I'm Tom. I'm the superintendent. It's a
Okay,
pleasure to meet you.
good.
Thank
Thank
Hey,
you. Thank you.
nice to meet you.
And you guys passed.
Oh, hey,
Sure.
actually, kind of curious. What is your bullying policy? Because I know that you guys have certain policies in place. However, I've seen a lot of different bullying and people like actually going through and saying they came up here to make a different, I guess, what would you call it, a complaint? But nothing ever gets done. I mean, my sister's kids included.
I can't talk about individual kids, but there's different policies that are in place for discipline and consequences that students get. So we try to follow those. It's one of those things that is a very challenging situation because you get the he said and she said. So something we're always trying to work to improve, something we're always trying to be on top of, and it's hard to be a kid. You know, it's hard to be everywhere.
If someone came up with screenshots showing massive amounts of bullying, and even the school didn't do nothing about it.
You guys have zero tolerance?
Yeah, we try to work with it. We don't have a total zero tolerance, but we do have policies that try to help remediate the person who's doing the bullying. But if someone were to have a camera or pictures of it, that also helps us kind of prove it as we work through. And we do try to, not on this particular building, but most of our schools have cameras that do lots of footage and lots of circus. So we try to also go back to the place, especially at the high schools. There's 32 cameras on our high school campus, so to work through it too.
Because we would go with city council and we would opt for more. We would opt for body cams. I mean, even if, unlike the principal.
Yeah, it's a different world than it used to be, and a lot more complicated too.
Because I actually hear quite a lot about the bullying in our schools up here, and it's really saddens me. I used to go to school up here, and I mean, even myself as a former student knows that how bad the bullying is for the schools, and the schools aren't really doing much about it.
Well, what's hard is it's hard to be a kid these days. It used to be like if you and I were growing up and we had a disagreement, it only stayed between you and I. Now it's always videotaped, and everyone's world is so much of a microcosm in a pool. So sometimes kids can't work it out, and then all of a sudden, not just the kids get involved, their brothers or sisters or families, and then you have a whole battle between the various groups. So that's one of the things I think that I would almost wish that people could talk things out versus always getting physical or creating other problems too. So did want to just, you know, it's something I think we'll all have to improve on, but it's one of the hardest things, not just for our school district, for every school district, I think.
Right.
Well, you guys have a great weekend. Okay?
Thank you.
Do you need to use, there's restrooms in the back, if you need to use them or anything like that.
We'll probably go down to the bus depot and...
Oh, okay, yeah.